Laura, our last governor's election, people forget this. It was really close. Lee Zeldin had a great shot. New York is very blue here in the city, but Trump has become very popular in places like the Bronx. And as we know, the rest of this state, as you know, the rest of this state is blood red. It's a very interesting idea.
Yeah, and don't forget in the midterms in 2022, Rob, you saw some solid blue districts in New York State flip red. So look, nothing is out of the realm of possibility. And I think the fact that we are even discussing the idea that a solid blue state like New York could ever potentially be in play for Donald Trump shows you really what is going on in this country. People are finally starting to see the corruption and the failure of Joe Biden and his entire administration at this point. You can't live life day to day in this country and not realize how much worse things are for you. And so I think whenever you look at these polls that show you that in the swing states, Donald Trump is handily beating Joe Biden in a head-to-head matchup, you do have to say, well, what the heck? Why not try for a state like New York? I can tell you this. Anytime I talk to people in New York, they have begged for us to do a Trump rally there. I guarantee you, if Madison Square Garden is chosen and it is rented out, not only will we fill that to capacity, there will be lines around the block and people will not be able to get in. And by the way, it holds close to 20,000 people.
That's right. And the Antifa wackos will be out there creating all sorts of mayhem as well. It'll be a wild night. Joe Biden has screwed everything up so badly. All they have to run on is the fear of Trump. Take a listen to this.
Why Valley Forge for Saturday? Are you expecting a cold winter?
No, we're expecting a very good winter come next November. But look, we chose Valley Forge. George Washington, as you just said, unionized colonies there and brought them all together. And then he became president and set the precedent for, a peaceful transition of power, something that Donald Trump and Republicans refused to do just as late as yesterday. We believe that they pose an existential threat to democracy.
Keep voting to destroy your country, or we might see a threat to democracy.
It's really amazing to hear. And by the way, one of the people that was polled out on the street that you guys just played there asked about a Trump rally, had it exactly right. The fact that you see states like Colorado and Maine so afraid to even let the voters themselves choose their president of the United States, they want to remove Donald Trump from the ballot because even they know how bad their guy, Joe Biden, is. Even they know that if they leave it up to we the people to actually vote on and decide, Donald Trump very well could become the 47th president, could end up back in that White House. And I think they know that it is scorched earth after that. He is not playing games. Yeah. He is going to get this country back on track. The swamp will go down and all the people in it. And they are terrified of Donald Trump. But of course, they have to play this little game. The people of this country, however, Rob, are seeing it very clearly and they know the truth.